This is who we are, is being ripped away in ways we never could have imagined. I ran into this week some new initials. Initials that I'd never heard of before. ESG. Some of you are familiar with those initials. It is a picture of what's happened around the world, and it's a picture of wokeism marrying the free enterprise system. Isn't that amazing? Wokeism is the very opposite of everything we know as far as business is concerned. It's the opposite of it. It is anti-business, but yet wokeism has married capitalism, and it was an arranged marriage because the wokes are trying to use the capitalists, and the capitalists are trying to use the woke, and the symbol for this is E, environment, S, social, G for governance. Stay with me, I won't bore you. What has happened is, thanks to Klaus Schwab, who I would nominate as the most probable antichrist in our day and age. Every day and age have had an antichrist, but he would be way at the top of my list. He is a part of this. It started about in 24, and the retired Secretary General of the United Nations decided he would meet with the top 50 wealthy, prestigious CEOs, market managers, etc. And when they met, he came up with the idea, if somehow we could take all the corporate, the moneyed society of the world and marry it with the woke agenda. The E is for environment. You have to buy into all the super craziness of the Al Gores and the rest of that crew. You have to buy into that. Then the S part is the socialism part, which means we buy into that woke part, the CRT, the transgenderism, and all of that. That's a part that has to be included. Then finally, the last G is governance, in which a company or organization has to be all of these things, and their governance must be on the basis of diversity and equity, etc. And therefore, if you have this stamp on your business or your corporation, ESG, you are certified. You are A-OK. You're in the club. You say, well, I've never heard of that. That's the wildest thing I've ever heard. I have news for you. Over 80% of the conglomerates and the corporations of the world have this sign of approval stamped around their company and around all of their money dealings. They are certified. They're in the club. Over 80%. A part of $25 trillion worth of business around the world. You must have this. You say, well, that doesn't affect anybody. Someone in Spartanburg, South Carolina, only this week, has a little company. They take in handle about $100 million a year. He's a fine Christian man. He's saying, I don't know what I'm going to do. His little company has been selling and supplying goods to some big corporations, and the big corporations come and says, are you certified? Or are you in the club? Are you meeting these standards of diversity? These standards that are put upon you? If not, we can't do business with you. So what is happening in the corporate world? They're trying to impose a whole new world agenda upon us, which is absolutely anti-family, anti-church, anti-God.